Hey everyone, today we'll be checking out the updates in the Add tab of the Actions tool. So let's go in the wrench icon. We can see in the first set of options we have insert a file, insert a photo, take a photo and add text. Now if I swipe left on the first three options, insert a file, I'll get insert a private file, then insert a photo, insert a private photo, and then lastly you have take a photo, and you swipe left, you get take a private photo. Now what is this private photo? I'm going to explain this with the help of an example. Let's select insert a photo. When I insert a photo, normally say this photo, whatever I do, for example, let's make some design. So everything will be recorded in the time-lapse recording, including the layer and the design. But if I insert a private photo, let's swipe left, insert a private photo. Say for some reason I don't want this photo to come up in my time-lapse recording, this private layer won't be seen in the time-lapse recording, and whatever I do on this layer won't be visible either. Now if I want to trace Doraemon, I can just go to a new layer and no one will know that I actually traced this because it won't show up in the recording. So let's see the time-lapse recording. To actually see how it's going to look, we'll go in the wrench icon, we'll go in video and select time-lapse replay to see, and you see that I can directly see the drawing of Doraemon after the design. Let's play it again. So the layer, the private layer which I inserted, and whatever I write on that layer won't be seen. I didn't actually write anything, but if I go on this private layer and I write something like yay, so even that won't show, and then I write the same thing, say over here. Let's play it again. The yay I wrote above is not seen because I did that on a private layer. So this is how private layer works. The next update in the add section is the add text. Let's select add text. We can instantly see that there's a change in the look. Instead of having a blue rectangle to show that the text is selected, we now have blue outlines. We also have bigger notes, so it's easier to deselect and select the text. And we have this text entry companion. It's handy to make edits like the alignment changes or select all. And if you want to access all the tools, then you can click either on the font name or the font style. I don't remember seeing these icons next to the keyboard earlier, so I think this is an addition too. You have cut, scissors, copy is for plus, see it's cut, and then you have paste is the last arrow, so I'll just paste it again. So you have these three icons and everything else is same in this. The major update here is the scribble feature. Let me select the text. Now this will work for you if you have updated your iOS to 14.01. So I have to make sure that my text layer is selected. I can directly scribble what I want to type, so I can say that hey, this is awesome, and it's pretty decent in recognizing words too, even if your handwriting is not the best. Do try it. So now you see that I haven't given spaces, so I'll just draw a vertical line and it will add a space. So you have to make sure that your cursor is also over there. So my cursor should be between E and D, and then I draw a vertical line here, and I just have to draw it once. If I draw it twice, then the word will get deleted. For example, if I do something like this, then it's going to get deleted because the action to delete the word is actually scratching it or just cancelling it multiple times. And you can also select the text by circling the text like this. So you have these features, and you have a scribble menu down here at the corner. This is something that is applicable to all the text fields. You can also change the layer name like this. For example, the first layer, I can just cancel this off. No, I have to first tap on it and click on rename, and then I can cancel it and write sleeping in a really bad handwriting, and it still works. Similarly, I can even go to say Safari and type Procreate. So you see that the scribble menu, there is a change. The main action over here is go. So this main action keeps on changing. If I go in Procreate, then the main action is actually the third option. It gives me access to all the tools. So this is the scribble menu. If you want to switch this off and you find it irritating, then you can just go in these three dots and click on pencil settings and switch off Scribble. So once you toggle off Scribble, it won't work. Now let's go back. The other option in these three dots is auto minimize, which means that you can either choose to have all the options open and this menu will be in the center, or you can just click on auto minimize to minimize it, and it minimizes and stays in the corner. So that's Scribble. You can even make notes with it, so it's really fun and handy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and most importantly subscribe and try these new features. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Take care.